What up, family? I wanted to weigh in on the Remy Ma and Papu situation. But yeah, but definitely, so first, right from the rip though, guys, whenever you have a woman and she pretty much goes outside like that, she's doing that for a reason. But the worst part is she's in a relationship with you, but she's trying to get somebody else's attention. And then what she's doing though, she's also putting a man she putting him in danger. Because then guess what, y'all? When a woman tries to get more attention from men by showing her body like that, she's putting you in harm's way. She puts you in harm's way for like a guy to want to touch on her, or for him to say something crazy. So she's pretty much, she's looking for something. She's not dressing like that for no reason. So she's pretty much trying to get debate a certain kind of guy attention. That's why she's doing that. But the part that makes it so bad is the age she is, 45 years old. It's like, man, but still, she still has, that mindset and then of a hood rat. She's just a hood rat. And then I knew that something was wrong about their relationship. I think about when I seen it back in the day with pretty much one of my girlfriends when they was on Living Hip Hop back in the day. And I seen it. It was something about 6 years old, 7 years ago. I'm like, man, I knew something wasn't right. Because I'm like, man, I think, it's like he's like so sprung over her and think, I'm like, okay, okay, you can like your woman, but I knew that something was wrong when the man is just always professing his love all the time, and the woman's like, well, he cool, whatever, whatever. It's like he's pretty much professing love more than her. And I tell you guys all the time, it works out better. The woman should be, head over heels over you, and oh, I love him. Oh, my man, I just love him. Oh, my king, whatever. The woman should be talking like that, and the guy should be like, okay, I love my woman, good, But it always works out better when a woman is head over heels over the man, and the guy just pretty much just still like her and love her. But a woman is the one that should be, just so head over heels and so goo goo gaga and thinking But whenever the guy is like that, though, it pretty much never works out, because then what I tell people, though, women like a challenge too, and then especially, hood women too, if they like it. And I mean, I take it back. Most women, period, like a guy who's the bad boy and a guy who don't give a fuck. It sounds mean for me to say this, but this is the hard truth. That's why women make songs about bad boys and guys who don't care, because those guys are being honest. Those guys are being honest, and they don't care whether a woman leaves or stays. So, a lot of women find that sexy and attractive, but it's not really a challenge to a woman is if the guy just so sprung and he just, just all in love with her. Women get bored more quicker than guys. Most time guys don't realize that. So yeah, but definitely, but she don't respect him. Like I said, if I was with a woman, ain't no way that she's going out the house looking like that. And then I said, okay, she can't be in a relationship with me going out looking like that. And yeah, and then what it is this is the other problem that a lot of women face. A lot of women have the problem that they never really had a guy that they actually respected before. So, and they never had a guy to challenge them. Hey ladies, are you tired of not looking and feeling your best because you have not found a way to stay consistent with your diet and exercise because of your hectic work schedule, trying to climb the corporate ladder? It's not your fault. The system I want to teach you about, online training, it's not about working with you on Zoom doing virtual training. No ladies, that's crazy. I develop a system where I can actually give you a custom workout plan made just for you to help you accomplish your fitness goals while making sure that you do it every day, but on your own. Here's where the magic comes from: me giving my clients a custom diet and workout plan and making sure that they do it every day in real time. I can actually track my clients' macros and calories in real time every day to make sure that they're hitting the right numbers. Because we all know that getting in great shape is 80% diet. I learned that if I can't track my clients' diet, it doesn't matter really how much they work out. They're not going to get in great shape. This is why my online clients are getting in better shape than my in-person clients that I had. Tell you what, based on your goal of you wanting to tone your body and stay consistent and motivated, I might be able to help. The next step is for you to fill out the application. It takes 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll make a personalized video for you showing you how I can help you. women also love when a man has boundaries and he has, okay, if he get down to this point, I'll just leave your ass. I just don't give a fuck. Women do respect that. When a man has standards and he has boundaries, they won't admit it, but that's who the women respect. But when you don't have boundaries and you just let a woman do whatever she want to do just because she's with you or you're just so happy to be having sex with her, she don't respect you. She don't respect you, and she look at you as a sucker and a trick. Cause women, they be having boundaries with guys. So, but the issue is the average guy, he doesn't set limits and he doesn't set boundaries for women. So women say, okay, man, so this guy, he let me do whatever. I can wear whatever, say whatever. I can come outside like this. So yeah, so that's definitely what it is too. Like I said, like, man, this motherfucker, he let me come outside like this. This motherfucker's a punk. So she say that shit in her fucking mind, But yeah, and then also that also shows us that we like, damn, this motherfucker, he do not have control over his woman, over his wife. But her to come out there, trying to showing her breasts and literally showing her breasts with that outfit on, and on top of that, being 45 years old, that's disaster. Okay, I can kind of see a woman in her early 20s wanting to wear that, even though I don't condone it, but I can see. But a 45-year-old woman over kids and doing this, and on top of that, wanting to wear that and be seen and do this shit, like, man, that's disaster. Oh my God, though. But yeah, but that's what it is, though, because that's just so embarrassing. Especially after how he was pretty much holding her down like how he did, and then that just showed that she didn't respect that shit. She didn't respect that shit, and she don't appreciate him like that, and she don't like him like that, and she's bored, because women do get bored. They get bored. Guys don't be thinking about that shit though. But hell yeah, just women have a shorter attention span, and then yeah, so just especially when you're actually in a relationship. And then pretty much was that your standards, it has to be higher because it's just you and her. So, so that's also why it's kind of harder. So you do have to get more Mackies and be more cooler. And yeah, and women will get tired of your ass and get bored. And that's what happens too. Guys be with a woman, for a number of years. And after that, the woman's bored and she's saying slick shit. And then you're not checking her. You just letting shit go on. And she thinking, like, man, this motherfucker's a punk. And then she just tests you a little bit more and she push you a little bit more. You see, say something else, you still don't check it. You're just so afraid to say something because you're afraid of losing her or you're afraid of her being upset. And she just don't respect your ass, So, but it's really dangerous. So if I tell guys, if a woman don't respect you, don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with her. Don't deal with her. And just like I was telling one of my other clients today, so pretty much, it's best to have no woman than to have a woman who's halfway dealing with you. She half-assed, so that's the worst. She's halfway fucking with you. She got one foot in, one foot out. She bullshitting you. So that's the worst way to live. So yeah, y'all. So this, and seeing that though, I don't know how he just let that ride. I mean, I know how he did it. He just so afraid to lose her. He let her do what she want to do. Yeah, because when a woman actually respects you, she's gonna pretty much conform to the things that you want her to do because she pretty much don't want to lose that respect because she cares so much about it. But when a woman don't respect you, and then that's when you gotta, deal with all kind of other stuff though. But it's best to just walk away because it's too much work when a person don't respect you. But the issue is a lot of women aren't used to respecting any kind of man. So usually if she pretty much never respected a man, she never respected her dad, or she never had somebody in her family that she actually respected, or somebody in her family she respected, most of the time it's not going to start off with you. And also the other issue and the other problem is if you pretty much, a woman pretty much only looks at a man in two ways. Like, now this is kind of harsh, but it's the truth though. Ladies, that I'm telling the truth. A woman either looks at a man as either a man or a punk, or I would say, or they would say even a pimp or a trick. So it can't be both. So she's gonna pretty much view you as one or the other. So the issue that a lot of guys have is a lot of women look at you as a sucker. So you start off being a sucker. So she still view you like that. But that's also why guys be having challenges and problems. Because she know that she's not worthy all the things that you pretty much did for her and what you're doing for her. And that's why she'll just, cheat with a guy who's 10, 15 years younger than her, and she's pretty much, taking care of him, and booking shows with him, and just that. But yeah, she didn't appreciate that. But The issue is most people, period. There's most guys just qualify women off of the worst things. Just because the woman look good or she has sex with you good. I tell guys that all the time. That don't mean nothing. That's the easiest thing a woman could do is have sex with you. Everything she do outside of that, but really it comes down to how does she act and how does she respect you when you're not around. So that's pretty much the main thing. But yeah, y'all. So it's like out in this photo right here. If I heard to wear that though, it is really sad too. When I see a woman who's 45 and she's dressing like that with a husband, it just shows that she's looking to get somebody attention. So she's baiting somebody, but for her to do that, especially while she's with her husband, that shows that she really, don't like him like that. It's like, man, she just so, especially now. That's what I be saying. Cause that pretty much changed the game. Cause now because of social media, women can get so much attention. Just at home posting a picture. So just that, man. But she just, she's pretty much putting him in a fucking cuckold. I heard about how when she was in jail, when she had those prison bangs, with her hair. Papoose went to see her every day, all the other stuff like this. He said to me, I was money he lost, by him doing that. But yeah, but this. She knew that she wasn't worthy of all that, but it just shows. And even then, when I go back and look at the interview, it's like, he does, praising her, all this high mighty, he's doing, but she don't look at him like that, so, but yeah, but that's what I say, lot. So even y'all, whenever you're pretty much in a relationship, it's always going to be one person that wants it more than the other. So it's actually best to be the person. I mean, it's best pretty much to have the upper hand just a little bit. So that mean that that other person wants you a little bit more than you want them, and then you pretty much have the power. But definitely when it comes down to a relationship, it's always better when pretty much the woman is head over heels over the guy, and then pretty much the guy still loves her and like her, but he's still thinking with logic, and he's still pretty much, he can maintain himself, and he's still, fine, and he's still cool with himself as if she was to leave, or he's cool as if she was to stay. He's not bothered either way, whatever, happens. So it's always better in a relationship when it's like that. But if the man is just so head over heels over the woman, most of the time, women do lead those guys anyway, because they get so bored, because women do like a guy that's a challenge. They don't like, for a certain period of time, they'll deal with a guy that they don't like, and then he just, buying them whatever and praising them. But then they get to that point where it's like, okay, the thing, so I know that I'm not worth doing this shit that he's doing, and then I'm tired of him pretty much doing whatever I say, and and all the other stuff like this or whatever. So women get bored too. Yeah, and also, men cheat at the rate of 26%, and women cheat at the rate of 24%. So, but those are pretty much the women who just took the test, and then they could have been lying too. So that's like the whole thing that I've been saying, because men and women both cheat. But what it is, if it's kind of different, because when a man cheat, he can pretty much cheat on his woman and still love his woman. It just something happened, or he just seen her, and he was just horny and it just happened. But when a woman cheat, y'all, man, it's like she done clocked out emotionally, so it's like she done let this guy go in her. So it's like a total different thing. When a woman lets a guy, have sex with her and she cheat on her husband, especially on top of that, her husband, just that just shows that she mentally clocked out a long time ago. So that's why it's so much worse whenever your woman cheats on you. So, and then I tell guys, you gotta think about the things that she was saying when she was cheating. You gotta think about all that stuff though. But yeah. So pretty much that's definitely a sign of disrespect, and it shows that she's bored and she don't like him like that. So all right, y'all. So I just wanted to weigh in on it though. But pretty much whenever you see a woman that she's dressing like that, she's doing that for something. She's doing that for somebody. She's trying to get the right kind of guy attention, the right kind of bad boy, the right kind of asshole, for the most part. But that's what it is, So especially when you got a husband, it's like, wow, especially being a older woman at that 45 years old, that's like, wow, But so, all right, y'all, then. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe then like how Remy Ma should be able to dress that way and have a husband. Let me know in the comments what you all think.